Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we continued work back in Inquisition to fight the two remaining dragons and take out the last couple of Fade Rifts. We were able to kill one of the dragons with some difficulty, but we got it done. The other dragon, the Highlands Ravager, ended up defeating us. We then went and closed the Fade Rifts, picked up a bunch of the shards, and then we ended the episode, and I had some extra time that I hadn't anticipated, so I went ahead and recorded a supplemental episode where I fought the Ravager again and defeated it with a different party. With a little bit more defense than offense, so that we could, improve the endurance of the party during that fight. And we got it done. Alright, so here we are back at Skyhold and the war table again to pick up a few of the new missions here. We need to collect the results of this one. Investigate Sarnia Quarry. Alright, Inquisitor. While searching the quarry, my people found a letter from Samson about his red lyrium armor. It troubles me. Please see me when you have a moment to spare. Commander Cullen. Alright, we'll have to go see Cullen. Alright, bestow Morning Hala. So what's this? Inquisitor, in light of the information you gave us regarding the truth of the events at Red Crossing, we would like to offer a sign of mourning to the village. Since both sides played a part in this tragedy, honoring the village with one of our Hala seems appropriate. If it could be kept there, it might remind both sides of the fragile beauty of things that journey to places where there are strangers. I understand that the villagers of Red Crossing do not trust the Dalish, given our history. If you could convince them to accept this tribute in good faith, it would be greatly appreciated. Keeper Holland. This sounds like something a diplomat may be good for. What does Josephine say? I can twist the noble who controls Red Crossing into accepting this, but it'll end 2 marriages and lead to at least 1 duel. Okay, what does Liliana says? The right rumors, the villagers in Red Crossing will think they are being granted custody of a captured trophy to honor their victory over the Dalish. And Cullen says, if it's this important, we can march the blasted Hala in with some troops to guard it. None of these seem quite what we want to do. Let's see, Liliana. Cullen's just right out on this one. I guess we'll go with Liliana's plan.
Inquisitor.
And we have another one here. Learn more about dragons. The dragon that Corypheus controls looks like an archdemon, but is something else entirely. To defeat his threat, the Inquisition must know all it can about dragons. Frederick of Sorol, the self-styled researcher of dragons, may be of some help. However, no one knows when Corypheus may attack next. Frederick and the Inquisition should focus on one area of research first. Well, Liliana can't participate, so we're going to see what does Josephine say. No one knows more about beasts than the Pentagast family. No, more about the beasts in the Pentagast family of Navarra. With Cassandra's help, I could secure permission for Frederick to peruse their archives for information about dragons past and present. It's not a terrible idea. Cullen says, didn't you recently discover a dragon nesting ground? Frederick might be able to learn something from it. Get him to lead a research expedition. I can supply an entourage of soldiers to protect them. Let's go with Josephine's. Cullen, actually. Let's have him study the dragon nesting ground.
To work?
Alright. Anything else to do over here in Ferelden? Other than disaster and deep roads? No. Okay, so. The one zone we have left to go to is the Hissing Wastes. And I think there actually is another dragon there to fight. But I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. We haven't had a talk with our companions in Skyhold in a while, so I think it might be a good idea just to walk around and have some chats with people, see if anybody has anything new to say before we head out for our next bit of questing. Alright, so to that end, Josephine is right here. Let's get started. Anything new to say?
Good to see you.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
How are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Ban Vigard of Ferenden is visiting. An honor, to be sure. Please show no alarm if you hear shouting in his quarters at night.
Shouting?
His lordship spent a half a year with his lands under siege by Darkspawn during the Ferelden Blight. His wife informs me the Ban still sleeps rather poorly.
I can imagine. Alright. There's something in the Undercroft? No, I don't think so. Alright, well, let's go talk to Varric. See if he has anything new to say.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
What's the special option? Tell me about Bianca. Questions about Hawk. I guess we can ask about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Let's see. You've been together for how long?
So, how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Alright, why is the guild after her?
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What happened?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
Sounds like there's a story there. How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
She's married?
Bianca is married? Somehow I thought that the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Did Bianca make your crossbow?
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Okay, well that's all for now.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
Alright, and Vivian is upstairs, but we'll probably run into Solus first.
Hello.
Let's see, anything new? Nope.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Let's head upstairs. Actually, let's look at the walls. So I think what he's painting is kind of the story of the game so far. It's supposed to represent Empress Celine. Interesting. Dorian, anything new to say?
Questions.
Doesn't
I
look
should
like it.
go.
You know where I'll be.
I need to actually turn in some of my research data.
Far be it for me to suggest a training adjustment.
Vivian?
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything. Allow me to present Inquisitor Adar.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
I wish I'd done more.
If only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
This has been quite the triumph, hasn't it? They just adore you.
They seem very nice.
Duke Bastien's family seemed quite pleasant.
Ordinarily, I would have warned you that Marceline has the temper of a hungry vulture, but she's quite taken with you. Laurent is a dear, almost as pious as his aunt, and new to a seat of great power in the Empire. And Marceline is one of the strongest voices among the Grand Clerics. Now they will both come to us for advice. The Inquisition is truly a power now, and there's no telling how far its influence will reach. But enough of this talk. Here, I have something for you. I commissioned this ring from the Formari, the greatest enchanters in all Thedas, for you.
Thanks.
This is a generous gift. Thank you, Vivian.
Once it was customary for the circles to craft enchantments for their staunchest friends and allies. And you have been both. I must go to see my guests now. Another time, darling.
All right. Learn a little bit more about the quest we went on for Vivian. Alright, so back upstairs in the rotunda. Where is the table to turn in the research? There we go. I think we're going to want to head upstairs. See if Liliana has anything new to say.
Did you need something?
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
Altegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as Lord. The people are returning, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Yes?
Oops. That's one way to get downstairs. Alright. Is Cullen... Yeah, Cullen should be over here. So what's up with Samson?
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
All the more reason to try. Or we could say then we break the armor first.
Take away his armor and the lyrium, and Samson's just another man.
I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Sounds like an idea. We'll get around to that. So let's see. I guess we'll head... Can we get into the tavern from here? It appears we can. Alright, Cole.
He hunts the killer, but he's the one who killed her. He can't remember.
Let's see, you're more human now.
May I ask how things are now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
And I guess we'll talk to Sarah, who's over here.
Just rumors.
Anything new to say?
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Nope, nothing really new to say here. Carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
And then Bull should be downstairs. I'm thinking there's going to be another stage to his story sooner or later.
Hey.
I guess not.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Maybe I have to get through further in the storyline before he will discuss things more. Cassandra should be over here.
I will prepare some flanking exercises.
Is there anything you need?
About the tranquil cure. Guess we'll talk about that.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
They deserve a chance.
There are so many tranquil. They deserve a chance to heal.
I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Alright, nothing else really new here.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Alright, so Blackwall, I think, is next.
Inquisitor.
And he's on the other side of the castle.
Is this what war is like?
Never been.
Alright, anything new to say?
Inquisitor?
So I want the truth about you, I guess.
Let's talk about you. The truth this time.
I suppose I owe you that.
Alright, so you're a Legion.
So you're actually Orlesian?
Well, didn't I say that I was from Markham in the Free Marches? I didn't lie about that. I spent my childhood there, and then Olay called to me. Markham seemed lifeless, colorless in comparison.
What about family?
Did you have a family? A wife? Children?
No. I've never been suited to that kind of life. Maybe I don't deserve it.
And you were a soldier.
Tell me about your time as a soldier.
I served in the Imperial Army. I distinguished myself there, earned respect, the loyalty of my men. And then I threw it all away. Betrayed my own side for gold. Only gold.
And you were in hiding.
You were on the run from the authorities, weren't you?
Yes. I made my living as a hired sword. Spent most of my coin on drink. I never stayed in one place for long. Had to keep moving. I got to see much of Olay that way. I saw what men like me had done to this great empire. It was a shock. Seeing it up close. Hearing the stories. It's one thing to hear the news from afar. Another to actually be there.
Okay.
We'll continue this another time.
I think that should be everybody. So I need to head into the Undercroft and talk to Dagna about this red lyrium armor of Samson's. See if we can't find a way to destroy it.
Inquisitor. Your worship.
Alright, Dagna. Let's see what you have to say.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
Both is not comforting.
You're not comforting me, Dagna. He's dangerous either way.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools, people, and red lyrium. For tests, you see?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. No shoo. I've work to do.
Alright, finding Samson's weakness operation is now available. Alright, so let's go hit that at the war table, so I guess I'll just pause it and we'll be back at the war table in a second. Alright, back at the war table. Where is this mission? There it is. Finding Samson's weakness. Red lyrium is very strange. How Samson's armor hasn't killed him, I don't know. I can't find out, but it'll be time and money. Tools, tests, and some books I remember from a circle or two. They aren't stolen or burned, in which case I'll need to write them, and ink isn't cheap. For investment, nothing is beyond our reach. Sure, go for it.
Inquisitor.
Alright, so we'll let that run, and I think we are ready to head back out into the field. And we're going to be heading to the Hissing Wastes. Yes, stop venatory activity in the west. I would love to bring another mage, but I think we need to bring along a rogue, which we're going to stick with Varric. I'm going to bring Blackwall along because I haven't brought him around in a while, and we'll stick with Bull. Confirm.
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, Your Worship. This space has nothing but space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
I only wish.
I'm sure there's something deadly and enchanted and so on underneath all this sand.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Alright. Sketch a 4-pillar tomb. Alright, I'm guessing that there's requisitions here.
I've something for you.
Report.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Alright. Actually, I forgot I needed to do something. Armor. We can't wear that, but maybe someone else can. Blackwall. Can you wear this? Yes. Alright. Me. We got this Masterwork Battle Mage armor, which is better than what I'm currently wearing. So, we're going to switch to it. Ah, this is a night map. Interesting. Alright, a bunch of stuff to do here. So let's go ahead and just, let's see, are these the camps? Yeah, those are camps. There's a sizable Venatori presence in the Hissing Wastes. It's an odd place for them to be dispatched at all, let alone in such significant numbers. Search the Venatori camp north of the cove. Alright. Let's go ahead and head north and just see what we come across. There should be a rift in the area. This is another zone that I've never really been to before, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to run into. And this guy is floating.
Good day, my lady.
Impressive. Let's just take a look at the map. Alright, so to the east, a little bit of our course, there's going to be a rift.
That is a whole lot of nothing. Are those lights in the distance? Someone's made a fire.
Let's have a look.
The only lights in the distance I see are a fade rift. Oh, and everybody's got level ups. I gotta work on that. Alright. Oh, the spare demon. Jeez, these things hurt. Who do we want to dispel? That one over there. Alright, close it up. Alright, let's get everybody level up. Varric has 2 points to spend. That's maxed out. This is maxed out except for a hail of arrows. Let's go pick that up. And we're looking at sabotage. Poisoned weapons. I guess we'll do that as well. There is another rift to our west. I'm guessing you are probably not hostile. No, you're not. Oh, am I not? Oh, Blackwall has points to spend. Alright, you... So your protected area increases, making it even harder for enemies to pass by? Sure. And Bull... Let's see, Ravage. Some Dragon Rage is a dangerous ability for you. It's the only way to fight. You now hit harder and reduce the cooldown time for Devour with every attack. Alright. What's this? Vendalaria. Alright, let's take out this rift here. Demon. Not too dangerous. Bunch of ranged attackers with a Pride Demon. Oh, something hit me hard. Close it up. Alright, grab some of that research material. And keep heading towards our target destination. Actually, I think we're going to divert off... Oh, hold on. There is a quarry here. Oh, it's on top? Or is it in the cave? Let me check in the cave. Yep, there it is. It's not really much of a cave, it's just an overhang. Alright. Let's mount up, and I'm gonna head for the campsite first. Something up here. What is going on over there? Oh, it's a Fade Rift. One that was unmarked. Okay. Well, let's close it up. Interrupt you. Alright, demon. Those nasty little things. But fortunately, they are affected by most of my abilities, so... Alright. Three rifts down so far. What just happened? What in the world just happened? Flying Bronto. Gurn, actually, not Bronto.
With the whole Black Wall thing, you told a story so compelling even you started to believe it.
That's much nicer than saying you're a dirty liar. I'll take it.
A storyteller's got to believe his own story or no one will.
Die!
Alright, we got Venatori. Oh, he's after me. He's down. Alright, I think this is actually the Venatori camp that we were looking for. It is actually now going to become our camp. Alright, there's a landmark over here. The four pillars, Astoris. Not only did we find the dwarven tomb precisely where I said we would, the writing on the stone uses a transitive verb found only in scripts that predate 700 TE. It means, obviously, that these ruins were built before the first blight, just as I predicted when we started this expedition. I believe you owe me some gold, Avantham. So these ruins predate the first blight. Interesting. What do we have over here? Sand-covered note. Lithus. I expect the wagon we sent out of the canyons to return to the watchtower by evening. It is now past noon. That it does not take a half day to travel from camp to camp should be obvious, but if no one has the sense to be alarmed, look for them immediately upon finishing this letter. Take archers with you. Those spiders in the canyon seem to fear nothing but that screeching monster to the east. I'll be by the four pillars. Devernix. Okay, what's this? Photo letter, Astoris. The work goes well, but we're bound to be followed sooner or later. I set up watch on higher ground in the Sunstop Mountains, obviously named by someone who never beheld a real mountain. If you're looking for Homonum, he is looking for the tomb in the canyons to the west, Master Eurathus. Alright, and I think that quest marker is actually underneath of us. Yes, almost certainly. Wow, there's a lot of rifts out here. Alright, but looks like we have some ruins to explore. But we are actually toward the end of this episode. Actually, we've gone a little long, but I actually have a little extra time today, so that's no big deal. So, we will explore these dwarven ruins when we come back. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.